Hey, Giggles, TJ. Okay. Skyfly. Hey, how you doing? Good evening. If anybody'd like to join, I'm open. So, Joel, what's going on with you? Anything? Yes, Brenda, I'm hoping to be on. I got everything working. Seems to be working okay. What do you guys think? Is everything working according to plan here? Okay. So what's going on with everybody? Everybody having a good evening? I hope. Brenda, did you do anything interesting today or no? I got a ship earlier this morning. I think it was the CSL Bay Camus. Um, that was up this morning, and by now it's way up in the middle of Lake Huron. Nothing new, Brenda. Okay, just trying to get a little conversation going. I don't know if you can see it or not, but see all of this? This is ice coming down out of the lake. One of the ships, the ship this morning reported it as maybe 1 to 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. Some of the ice is. I don't know if Dominic's going to be here or not, or I'm hoping that Justin joins, and um, I know Mark sooner or later will probably show up. Okay, East Coast. Interesting. Was that for you, or did you do that for somebody else? Okay. So it must be East Coast. I'm not sure exactly where you are in continental US. It must be a little bit warmer there, like 50s, 60s. I don't think you'd be painting uh, if it's cold like it is here. It's only 18 degrees here. Florida, okay. All right. That makes sense. You can see here, it's pretty icy, crusty, not much going on. Hey, Dominic. Thank you for coming in, Dominic.
Good afternoon.
How's it going there?
It's warming up.
Is it?
Yep.
It's 18 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Oh shit.
As you can see
Yep.
this like moving down. That's ice moving
Oh no.
down the river from the lake. And one of the ships went through this morning, and he gave an ice report. Most of the ice is 1 to 3 inches thick.
Okay.
East Coast says it's 67 degrees down there in Florida. That'd be
It's
a nice.
72 here.
Ah.
It's Saturday morning.
So what will you get up to in the daytime? Like maybe 80?
We're probably gonna nudge 90.
Oh, okay. Well, you're heading into when is your peak for your summer?
Um, Probably January and February.
Okay.
We'll go over the 100, maybe even 110. Hello, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Uh, TJ checked in earlier. He said that
Okay.
he was just getting out of work, had to go to the grocery store, and then when he got home, he would pop on. So
Mm-hmm.
Brenda says send 90-degree weather to her. She's in Florida, but she doesn't like the colder weather.
Mm.
Here
Yeah,
comes
Jeff.
Justin. Hello, Justin.
Sup?
He's probably working on
Mic.
his microphone.
I
Yep.
had to plug my mic back in.
Okay.
What's up, Brenda, Dusty, Mark, Joe?
Here
Here's
comes
mine.
Mark. Hello, Mark. So, Justin, what have you been doing today?
Not much. I kind of slept in a little pretty late today, so as I was up till like 3 o'clock this morning.
8 o'clock because you were playing online, or 8 o'clock because
Just-
of
Dominic.
No, I was up till 3 o'clock. I slept
oh,
this
3 o'clock?
I'm
Okay.
back.
I didn't get up till almost 11 o'clock.
Jim.
No, it was 10:20, like 10:15 or 10:20
Okay.
this morning.
Well, I bet your pupper dogs and Doug were looking for you.
We'd finished by the time you got up then.
Yeah, because I came to see if Paul was live, and you guys have been off for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, there was only me, Paul, and Donald.
Yeah.
And Donald,
Donald spent like a half hour, 45 minutes on a business call.
yeah,
Hmm.
I didn't even realize what time it
There you
was until
go.
I got up.
Joe's going to a soccer game and he'll watch later.
Mm-hmm.
oh, who won the Sugar Bowl then? That was
Hmm.
last,
What about the Sugar Bowl?
it was last night, wasn't it? Who won it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch it. Honestly, don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I spent half hour, 45 minutes on a business call. If you want to pay me to show up here, I can say screw you. business call.
Yeah. Send the invoice.
All right. Half a
Hello,
cent,
Ed.
we'll pay you a cent an hour.
What, Murray didn't send that contract over to you? I drafted up.
Was that the Christmas card written in shit? I think I might have gotten that and thrown it out first thing.
Yeah.
Well, he was only offering $10 a week, so I told him that
Oh,
was a
really?
little bit of a low ball, but
Oh, Dre.
Oh, that's too much.
Hey, Dre. And Mark, you hear
Oh,
what Mark
mate.
said? Mark says $10 a week. That's too much.
Ole Miss beat Georgia.
wow, Mark,
Hello.
Mark don't even think you're worth that, Donald.
That's okay. I derive my worth from my own assessment.
Now you're cooking dinner now?
Yes, we had, and Mark's going to correct me on this, but we had roast with potatoes and carrots the way we fix it here in America in the crock pot.
Yeah.
And I'm converting that into beef and vegetable soup tonight.
Okay. Sounds nice.
That sounds really good.
Mhm.
Mark's like,
Mm.
I headed him off at the pass. He's like, I've got a correction, but now I can't give it.
Hot roast, not a roast. Roast is done in the oven.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Couldn't help himself.
Yep, roast is done in the oven.
Told you.
What do you think, Ed?
I don't know. You could do lots of on that.
Roast.
And
it
so,
depends
yeah,
on if
what's
you're
the
talking about
Canadian view?
roast. It depends on if you're talking about roast as a cut of meat or as a cooking method. When I say roast and potatoes in crock pot, I'm giving the cooking method, and you can imply that it is talking about cut of meat when I say roast.
Oh no,
Okay.
you can't do that, Donald. Canadian way,
Um,
the Canadian way is inside a roasting pan. That's how you get your chicken roasted or your.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, if you are roasting something, yes.
yes, but the cut of meat cannot be a roast unless it's roasted.
That's right.
Then what would it be?
Whatever
You'll
you
just
Beef or turkey or whatever, right?
if you've done it in the
Beef,
crop,
turkey, lamb.
What would the cut of beef be called then?
stew.
yeah, stew.
No, a stew is a type of dish, not a cut of meat. What would the cut of meat be called?
Beef.
Depends on
Well,
beef.
beef, yeah.
de-
It would be
depends
called a roast.
what kind of meat you're talking.
It would be called a roast.
No,
Yes,
It
you have
would
chuck
go-
roast, which is a cut of meat.
Beef.
yeah, but it's not roasted though. Roasted is in a roasting pan.
That's because we're talking about a type of a cut of meat versus a type of cooking. And if you're gonna be this vapidly dense on purpose,
Depends
I might as
on
well be
where-
arguing about Die Hard being a Christmas movie. This is stupid.
Yeah. No, that's December when we chat
This
that.
is why I'm so fucking antisocial, is because people have to pedantically correct when it's not necessary. It is, you're making me crazy. I saw earlier today, I saw where somebody was saying that Ferris Bueller's Day Off was a prequel to
Movie.
Fight Club, and that's bullshit. They're
Donald,
not
I'd
related
agree.
at all. I mean,
Donald,
they might
Donald.
have similar themes if you want to imagine that Ferris was an imaginary character, and it's fun to do that, but it's not real. Just like Die Hard's not a Christmas movie, and it drives me insane. And a roast is a type of cut of meat, and it's also a type of cooking.
Donald,
Yeah.
Donald, take a
Not-
breather,
I'm
take
with-
a
I'm
breather,
with you,
relax,
Donald.
relax. Take
A
a breather,
roast
I'm
take
with
a
you.
breather.
a cut of meat. A roast is the way that the cut of meat is cooked. It can either be a leg,
What is the cut of meat called? What is the cut of meat called?
brisket. Quite a lot of different cuts of meat, but a roast is not one of them.
For me, Donald, don't take this offense. For me,
no,
when my wife says, "Do you want a roast potatoes with chicken, whatever?"
Uh-huh.
She puts it in a roasting pan and
In the
goes
oven,
inside
right?
the oven. Yes.
With
So,
either fat or
Have
oil.
you never heard of a shoulder being called like a cut from the shoulder being called a chuck roast?
No, it's called a shoulder.
No, a chuck roast is part of the shoulder.
they don't have as many choices as we do, Donald. We live in the first world.
Yeah, we don't. Our cows
It's a bit
don't have
different over here.
Hello, everyone in the chat. by the
Their
way.
cows
It's all regional.
And so
Well-
you can call it pot roast if you want. You
Our
have a
cow-
word for it. You have a word, pot roast. Why? It's because it's a cut of meat called a roast that is cooked in a pot. You said it in your own bullshit.
Yeah, but we don't call it
Yeah.
a pot roast.
You called it a pot
You-
roast before I did.
Yes, but that's only because you call it a pot roast. We don't
No,
call
I just called it roasted potatoes, and you said no, it's a pot roast.
Okay, Mark, if you were to go out to a restaurant, would you
Rewind
order,
the fucking tape.
would you order a pot roast from a restaurant?
No,
We don't have pot roast here.
our restaurants don't do pot roasts.
Oh shit! Oh, that's funny.
Hmm.
Donald,
I
Donald,
look at
take a
it from
breather.
the Australian point of view. It's a roast.
Donald, take a breather. Take a breather.
He's cooking up the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, it's tasty. Forget about what you name it.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Oh, there comes
And here comes Dre.
Dre. Oh no!
To put his 2 cents worth in.
Hey, Dre, how's it going?
Good evening.
Correct me on what
Good evening,
genre of
Mr.
food
Ray.
am I cooking?
Yeah, he's going to tell us about the subgenre of pot roast.
And Dominic, it's not 2 cents, it's 2 penneth.
Oh, sorry. It's 2 cents over here.
Oh,
There's
Pot
what
roast.
Dre's showing you.
Here's a
Look at
traditional
that,
American
a
dish
roast.
by slow
It is
cooking
roast,
the beef.
huh? Pot roast.
Half cut of beef with flavored liquid.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dre.
Oh, okay. I'm all for that.
I suppose if you call the crock pot a miniature oven, then it might be a roast.
Here we go.
And
We're
if
all
the
in
cat had
different
kittens in the oven,
countries.
you wouldn't call them biscuits.
Yeah,
We don't call them biscuits.
we don't call them biscuits either. I'm jumping in for the Australian
think that-
terminology.
I think Donald's just got pent up aggression over Joe's canned food, and he's
Yeah,
fill it out now.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like I don't even own a fucking can opener.
How are you doing, Dre? It's afternoon
Good
still
evening,
out
sir.
there, right?
Yeah, it's early
Cool.
afternoon here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we
yes.
can hear you,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, like I say,
You're-
Fridays are my short day, and I guess I came out on the best short day of the week. The Donald's
Yep.
unhinged.
Donald's unhinged cooking show. Happy fun times.
Well, it's Donald's got a point of view, and the thing of it is that you showed it as pot roast. So
Well, the whole thing is, in the first sentence, it says a pot roast is a traditional American dish.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing right there.
That's great. I never called it pot roast.
Well, whoever
I just-
called it
I just
pot
shortened it
roast,
to roast.
whatever. Well, I'm just saying that if you go to the butcher shop
Mm-hmm.
and ask for a certain cut of meat, they are labeled according to our culture.
Mhm.
So if you
That's
go
why
to
I
American
asked.
butcher shop,
If you were to go in and ask for that cut of meat in Britain, what would it be called?
it won't be called pot roast or even whatever
It'd probably
you
be
want
called
to
a
call it.
roast.
No,
Yeah.
the butcher would say, well, which part of the cow do you actually want to roast?
and that would be utterly up to you, right?
Mm,
Because, I mean, as far as I remember, a cow doesn't have a pot.
yeah.
I'm sorry,
I'm-
Donald. I'm sorry I
not
made you
sure
all
that
mad.
Mark has ever actually been in a fucking butcher.
I'm sorry, Donald, for making you all mad. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna. I have alcohol in the house tonight. I don't give a shit. I'm.
Hey,
There you
you've
go.
got alcohol and you know what to do with it.
Get 3 or 4 fingers down.
You see, our cows aren't as mutated as yours.
No, well, ours are good.
Well, now, do they ever have a kangaroo roast?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can roast kangaroo. You can
Roast
roast
kangaroo,
roast
emu,
any meat as long
kangaroo,
as you do it.
crocodile.
Drop bears?
Yeah, and drop bears, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. This should hopefully solve the issue.
I
No,
thought,
it
Hopefully
won't. It won't
climate.
fucking solve nothing.
No, I'm just it'll show this is what a cow is. This is how it's cut up, and this is the name of those pieces of meat.
yeah,
Yeah.
sirloin,
Yeah.
shoulder, top side, silver side, rump,
Yeah.
leg,
And you can get chuck roast. You can get a
stripe.
round roast. You can get all kinds of roasts.
Well, this is why I'm thinking of going at that. If you go in and ask for give me a cut of roast, a cut of chuck,
Uh-huh.
that's what you're gonna get. How
Yeah.
you cook it is up to you.
How do you want that chuck cut? Do you want that to be ground chuck or what?
Yeah, like I say, you say give me some ground chuck, give me some cut it in steaks, cut it in whatever.
Or a chuck roast when you want the whole damn thing.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I know.
joint,
I
not
know what
roast.
you're saying, Donald. But as I say, I'm saying if you go into a butcher shop in Australia, if you go to a butcher shop in Korea,
I
you
don't
go to
know.
a butcher
I've never
shop
been to a
in
butcher shop in
Britain.
Australia.
You know, I'm just saying that
They
this
can't
is
all be
pretty
that
much.
stupid.
I've never been to a butcher shop in the US, so
That will be.
So this is what I'm saying. If you go into any butcher shop or any place on the planet, this is how they name the meat.
Sure.
sirloin.
And if you go to any
sirloin would
butcher
be
shop in America and ask for a chuck roast, they're going to give you a chuck roast.
Yeah, but you want a chuck joint, not a chuck roast.
There'd be more ribs then.
You know what? Americans are smart enough that if you ask for a chuck roast or a chuck joint, they'd probably give you whatever you were asking for because we can give different names to different things. Fucking hell, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, Donald
we
is
we
coming
understand
unraveled.
context.
It's coming in off the long run.
Oh, he's hot. He's hot.
He's coming in hot.
We would call that coming in off the long run.
No,
Mr.
I didn't come in hot. I came in pretty friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mr. Go ahead, Ken.
He's starting his weekend off.
Somebody decided, like, you know what? I'm just gonna, it doesn't matter what the fuck you say. You're wrong, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Here you go, Donald. I even got an
Yippee-ki-yay.
explanation for each of those cuts there. Let me bring it up for you.
Mr. Donald, that's not nice to bring in the year 2026 like that. You gotta relax.
I didn't bring it into. It got drug.
It's the second day. It don't matter anymore.
Hey, Donald, they're even
Yeah.
using your language prior to saying of sub-primal cuts, like the sub-genres.
Mhm.
So they say
Mm.
chuck.
Chuck roast, Chuck steak.
Okay,
They
this is
had-
what it says. The number one is chuck. This chuck, located at the shoulder. The cut is known for its rich flavor, but can be tough. Common sub-primal cuts include chuck roast, chuck steak,
Mhm.
and ground beef. It's ideal for braising and slow cooking due to its
Yep.
connective
That
tissue.
depends on how you're going to cut that larger section down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, that's why I showed you that picture. So if you go to any butcher shop on the planet, you would say, "Give me some 2 pounds of chuck. Give me a couple slabs of ribs. Give me a
But you
brisket."
can also say chuck roast because that is a way
Well,
of
if
cutting
you-
down
if
that
you
larger
actually-
section.
Well, I
If they give you
say
a chuck,
if
they're
you
going to give
actually
you a
want,
large section of a cow.
No,
if you want a chuck roast, that's what you would ask for.
No,
Right.
we would ask for a chuck joint.
Well, that's what you call it in the UK. But I'm just saying this is you got to look at what the industry standards are, and they said there are
Yeah.
common sub-primal cuts, which
Roast.
include the
Of
chuck
cook,
Chuck
roast,
roast
the
would
chuck
be-
steak, and ground beef.
Yeah.
Okay, those are the
Ground beef would be
subcategories.
minced meat over here.
You know,
Right.
I used to think anybody that spoke with a British accent sounded smarter, but you're changing my mind.
Okay, you look it up in the Oxford English Dictionary, and roast will be a method of cooking.
Justin, I'm staying out of this.
Smart move, right, Justin?
Just
It's like East Coast is saying that, I guess where he grew up at, they would say flank, and then they use term flank, they say topside.
well, no, the
So-
flat side of it. So you were silver side, top side.
Yeah, like I said, it's a cultural thing. That's all it is. It's a
Yeah.
cultural thing.
It's the same as you call a wing on a car a fender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
And
trunk,
you guys,
a boot.
and you guys call a hood a bonnet,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a trunk a boot.
A trunk, a boot. Yeah.
Now they call a windshield a windscreen,
Yeah.
Windscreen. Wear
Even though the
windscreens
screen-
as well.
even though screens
What?
have tons of holes in them. I don't see how that make a good.
The only thing that's about the same is the mirror.
About it.
Yeah.
Mr. Donald, Mr.
Even-
Donald, not to change the subject. What else are you having with your roast?
Well, the style he's cooking, he should have some
Well,
small
Don,
potatoes,
Don,
some carrots,
what all-
stuff in
what
there,
all-
some celery.
Yes.
what all do you have in the pot, Donald?
Well, tonight I will be adding to the potatoes and the carrots that were cooked with the roast. I cut up a few more carrots. I'm adding some celery, some green beans,
Mhm.
some rochelle tomatoes, and some stock.
Nice.
Basically, turning it into a casserole.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy shit.
Casserole requires some cream or something soup to go in it.
No, it doesn't.
Over here it does. A casserole over here is always some kind of creamy substance to bring it all together.
A casserole is something that is spoonable like a solid.
Actually,
Yeah.
a casserole is just another method of cooking something.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm from the Midwest where the actual thing casserole.
Mark's pushing his buttons.
Doing
Now,
so
this
Holy
is between the
shit.
US and the UK.
slowly in the oven for 3 or 4 hours.
He's not cooking in the oven. He's cooking it on the stove.
It don't matter. You know, casserole can be cooked in a lot of different ways, but I'm saying usually
Mm.
it has some kind of consistency that brings all the other things together.
Well, and
Yeah,
casseroles
like-
are usually
It,
baked.
it could
too.
be a can of cream
Casserole
corn
is-
to a
More solid. Lasagna is a type of casserole.
yes. And it's usually something that brings all the other ingredients together.
Hmm
And it's usually
And it-
something that you would spoon out.
Yes, something that is spoonable and maintains it's not spoonable dripping. It's spoonable with some body to it.
Mm.
Now,
Pesciness.
the most classic casserole, which is not people probably chop your head off each other, is macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. If you baked it in a dish, yes.
Yeah. Most
The way
times
a lot of people cook it though on top of the stove, it wouldn't be
Yeah, well,
considered.
I don't know about that, but I say I'm not gonna say today. I say in my household, mac and cheese has always come out the oven. You
Yeah,
prep
a lot of
everything
people
else.
will cook.
You prep it. You prep everything on the stove, but the final part of it is in the oven.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
cook the noodles on top of the stove. You know,
in this,
all that kind of
in this
stuff.
world, yeah.
Oh,
Big Blue.
please don't you
Cook-
dare bring out that blue box.
Big Blue.
Yay.
That is
Big
not.
Blue.
Yeah,
Come on,
right.
Craft
Whatever.
Dinner shows a pot on the side of it,
Yes.
cooked on top of the stove.
Yeah,
That's the
that
fake stuff.
Yeah, like I say, mac and cheese in my house comes with about 4 different flavors of cheese, the right type of noodles.
Now, if I go with boxed mac and cheese, I go with the Velveeta.
What do you mean the right kind of noodles? It's macaroni.
Yeah.
Dude,
Macaroni,
Macaroni on
without
noodles.
macaroni.
like I said, we don't buy regular macaroni. We might get certain type of. I've seen macaroni and cheese made with the squirrely type or the
Then it-
regular elbow.
Cheese, it's pasta and cheese.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It really don't matter what fucking noodle you use. They're all the
No, it's
same
got to be
at the end of the day.
macaroni.
Mm,
Over here, it's got to be macaroni.
if it's mac and cheese, it's gonna be, but shells and cheese are pretty good too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys,
Shell.
do you guys don't dare add wieners to it?
Put-
You usually have to pay for things like that, Ed.
That's
That's if you're getting mac and cheese.
in
at
other
the
words,
truck
you're
stop.
talking about putting sausage in it or what?
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, like-
maybe after it cools down a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, like hot dogs. Jesus, you guys.
Yeah.
Kind of going towards a carbonara then.
Yeah. Which doesn't have cream in it.
There you go. I had him smiling. That's all that matters.
Here, Dusty says, and I just realized flank steak is the ass, so we have ass fajitas basically.
As for heated.
That's
Yep.
the fajitas, basically.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
Hey Justin, you guys ever read my messages in your thing last night?
Oh yeah. I got freaking drawn into that whole thing.
I
Bro,
was like,
why'd you run to the bush like that?
Do
I
what?
was like, what
When you
is
were running
going
away
on
from
here?
when you were running away from the cops there, from the parking lot, you ran to that fence bush and he just tackled you down?
Oh, because I fucking hit a area I couldn't go over.
Mm. So what got me? I jumped, tuned in there and see what's going on, and I'm listening to this car with only 2 gears,
Mm.
and I'm like, who was driving this thing? Like they couldn't even drive their way out of a Walmart parking lot.
That's just the car audio sounds.
Yeah, I'm like, man,
And it's just really hard to drive in the game when there's fucking snow. Normally the cars don't sound like that, but they make the snow like really overwhelming when you're driving a car. You're sliding all
they
over
need
the
they need to
fucking
go
place.
get the soundtrack from the regular what's the driving game that they invented years ago. They made a movie about it.
Oh, you're talking about Twist of Metal?
No. This one is an actual racing game.
Yeah.
They should've-
Uh,
Mario Kart.
No, not a little more upgradable than that. They just had a movie come out
Oh,
about 2 years ago.
Need for Speed.
No, not Need for Speed.
Well, they
That
had
was
a
gonna be my
movie
next
for that.
guess. Was Need for Speed.
They
Yeah,
had a
maybe.
movie for Need for Speed though.
But even the sound effects of Need for Speed was better than what I heard last night.
Trying to
Pole
think.
position?
I'll get it here in a minute. Hang on.
Yeah, because I'm naming actual video games that were movies or
Pole
TV
position
this-
is a video game.
Yeah,
I know that. I'm just saying that's all I'm trying to think of is
Night
Well,
Driver.
the backstory of the movie I'm talking about was basically a true story about bringing gamers and see if they can be actual race car drivers.
Oh.
And I can't think of the title of it right off the top of my head, as usual. But I'll get through it. Let me see. Where's the movies?
Coast to Coast says he just realized that the flank steak is the asshole.
Okay, TJ.
Yeah, Paul, we did sort of say that if you listened.
I've already mentioned that.
Mm.
Well, I was fixing my computer because it stalled over here and was having a problem with it.
He gave me shit about joining a meeting for work.
that is true.
It's all right. Paul spent half an hour telling me he couldn't hear me before he realised he hadn't got his volume turned up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much everything seemed to go wrong this morning.
Yeah, you guys went on but a hot minute. I was actually listening, about to come on, and next I hear Paul say, "See everybody later. Bye."
Yeah, I was about to come on. I missed them by about 10 minutes.
It was just over an hour.
No, you guys barely made it to an hour.
Let me see.
Because I got into work about 6:35. I was just getting settled in and stuff, and I was like, okay, hit the computer on, pick some emails, and I had Paul in the background. And by the time I actually turned on, got the screen where you guys are at, you guys are waving goodbye. I'm like, what kind of?
Yeah, it was an
Uh-huh.
hour and 25 seconds.
Yeah,
Which
25
is barely
seconds.
an hour.
Well, there you go. It was just over an hour.
Yeah, okay. Call it what you
Oh,
want.
Yeah, I've been off since Christmas Day. So I had so much stuff to try and catch up on.
There you go, Justin.
Well,
Gran Turismo.
Gran
Okay.
Turismo.
I remember that. Yeah, I used to play that game back in the day.
Yeah, I'm just saying the backstory of that movie tells
I
you
didn't know
about how
that.
much effort that guy
They
put
made a
in
movie about
to
that
get
game?
the sounds of all the cars.
Yeah, I don't remember them making a movie about that.
Yeah, it's called Gran Turismo.
Yeah, strangely enough.
Yeah, I just don't remember them coming out. Was that straight to DVD?
No,
Must have been.
I saw it
Gran
at the
Turismo got
theater.
released in the theater. You don't remember
I
that?
saw it at the
Ah,
theater,
no,
and
I must have-
then actually bought the DVD when it came out.
That must have been in the dark times.
Dark Times for you. It's a good movie.
What year
It's a
was
good
it
movie.
released?
I want to say maybe it was 2023, 2024.
I'll
I
have to
don't
go
remember.
find it.
I've never seen it.
Never seen. It's a true story, and it's about this young kid who actually is he never made it to Formula One. He made it to GT
I was
level
gonna say,
over
was
in
this
England.
after like COVID and they were talking about and when they started having the racers do virtual racing?
Mm-hmm. Well, the story goes, this young kid who was ended up being one of the best virtual racers got an invitation to the I think it was a Nissan driving school. It was him and a bunch of other people from around the planet, and they competed, and he ended up being the top driver, which gave him an automatic contract with Nissan in a real racing car. And he had to qualify to keep his contract. And that's how the story builds up, and he finally place is like third or something like that. He had to get third, or fourth or third to qualify to keep his contract.
It has what's his name from Breaking Bad in it. Yeah. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul, yeah.
Yeah. So it has what's his name from the what's his name?
Oh, Michael Keaton's in it.
Mm.
Michael Keaton? I don't
Yeah,
remember him being in it.
He's on the cast list, yeah.
Mm. But it has what's his name from the Lord of the Rings series in there.
Elijah Wood.
The elf.
Oh, the guy who played Legolas.
Yeah.
Orlando
Talking about
Bloom.
Dominic Cooper.
Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom is
Orlando
kind of
Bloom.
he creates this whole thing. He's like the guy in Nissan and other guys there to try
Dominic
to teach these
was
kids.
not our Dominic, but in Lord of the Rings, he was a hobbit, not an elf. Justin, come on, get your story straight.
But it's a good
Right.
watch. I mean, you can pick it up on Prime, and I think Netflix even had it on a month ago. It might still be in their catalog. It's a good watch. If you haven't seen it,
Yeah, I'll watch
I'll
it
have to
tonight.
check it out.
yeah, it is a good watch. And like I said, to me, by it being a true story, just add a little more to it.
I just watched the Gentleman movie from 2019. That was pretty good.
Yeah, the gangster movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, he's talking about one with what's his face?
Had Colin Farrell,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
what's his name?
I think. Well, you watched the series then. Yeah, Colin Farrell wasn't in the series. It was most of the actors in the movie were British actors.
It was
except
Charlie
for-
Hunman, Guy
Yeah,
Ritchie,
Charlie Hunman, yeah.
Matthew
Yeah,
McConaughey,
Yeah, Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey was
McConaughey,
about the
that was a
only
movie.
English person, American
Hugh
person
Grant.
in the flick. Everybody else was, I think, was British.
Well, they had to be. It was about the British aristocracy doing
But
dealing.
yeah, I remember what the movie was about, basically all the drug kingpin.
Yeah, he was just an American living
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, he was American who went to school there and got into the drug trade and ended up becoming one of the bigwigs in the drug trade. And then these Asian guys were trying to muscle in on his territory, and all kind of calamity happened after that.
When a lion's hungry, he eats.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Hugh Grant was in there too.
Yeah, Hugh Grant
Hugh
was like
Grant.
the little shiesty reporter trying to blackmail everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Got
I
a
saw
little bit too close.
I saw a movie short the other night, and I was like, "Oh, it looks like a good movie." And I went and figured out what movie it was because half the time they don't put the fucking title of the movie in the short.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm,
And
mm.
you gotta hope that either somebody in the comments says what it is.
Yeah, I
or
think I
gotta
told
try
you
to
about
figure it
that
out.
a couple of years. I think I told you about that movie. And they also got a series called The Gentleman also.
Yeah,
Which
I've
kind
seen
of
the
goes on the
series.
same
type
know,
of, it's
type
in the
of
spirit of,
activities. It is actually goes further back.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen I've seen the series. I just never
Yeah,
saw
the series
movie.
is good too. The series is good.
Yeah.
Well,
And the
Yeah, but
woman.
if you go, check out Netflix may have it. I know it's been on HBO before. Gran Turismo been on there. It might still be in their catalog. That's still playing it. So
I
it's a
couldn't-
good movie to watch.
I think
couldn't
the
find
the
it.
director, Richie.
Guy Ritchie.
Guy
Guy
Ritchie.
Yeah,
I think
I've been a fan of his since Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels.
yeah. I like his style of storytelling.
Yeah, I did not like Snatch when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I
Well,
rewatched it, and because I compared it to Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Mhm.
Then watched
Another
it.
good movie.
It was good. And then he made a movie, which was a remake of, I think it was an Italian movie called Swept Away. It was when he
Yeah.
married Madonna. For a short while, Madonna became British and started speaking with a British accent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But,
When they were married for about 10, 15 years.
yeah, but they made the remake of Swept Away, which sucked.
Mm.
Sucked.
I think that my watch list is going to be Idiocracy.
Yeah,
Idiocracy
I've
is
got
good.
that on there.
Mike Judge.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a movie that TJ compared to what the fuck was it? Pulp Fiction or something?
Mm.
Oh no.
I'm not even kidding. He was on here one day and he compared it. I want to say it was Pulp Fiction. He compared it to. I said,
The US soldier that gets frozen and they forget about him for 500 years. And when they wake him up, he's the cleverest man on the planet.
yeah, and he's actually just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's not a complete idiot. He's just normal in our society.
Mm.
He wasn't nothing spectacular about him. Everybody's drinking fucking like a Gatorade
You know,
substance.
here's the thing. Oxford English Dictionary now charges you if you want to look them up online.
Yeah, I saw that.
Does it?
Which sucks, yeah. But if you look up English roast, an English roast is a flavorful, tougher cut of beef from the cow's shoulder, chuck, known for its rich, beefy taste and ideal for slow, moist cooking like braising or making a classic pot roast. So they're calling it an English roast.
It's still just a method of cooking.
No, it's not just a method of cooking. It is a method of cooking, but it's also a cut of meat. There's two definitions to it.
Subcategory.
If you go
No.
into
The
butcher,
Two
subgenre.
definitions,
you go into
A
the
and B.
for
And you are seeing
that's-
definition A and totally ignoring definition B because it doesn't suit your purposes.
Yeah.
Well, we have a classic example right in front of us, Don. We see Paul eating a Boston cream, but it falls under the category of donuts. It's just a subcategory of Boston cream donut.
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
the difference is if Paul was to come on here and say, I'm eating a donut, we wouldn't tell him he was wrong. If he came on here saying, I'm eating a Boston cream, we wouldn't tell him he was wrong. We would say, yes, either of those definitions work.
No, we wouldn't say anything because we know that's the only two things he eats.
Oh shit.
Unless it's breakfast bowl or ice cream.
Have I told you guys how much I do not like
Don't forget my Diet Pepsi.
You
cold
drink
brew coffee?
don't-
What's that, Don? You were cut off.
How much I do not like cold brew coffee. I was given a cold brew coffee brewing set.
Yep.
It under extracts. It is just not good coffee.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I was given it for Christmas, so I had to make coffee in it. So when the person who gave it to me comes over, I'll have a carafe of it in the fridge, so it looks like I'm using it.
Nobody else likes it in the house?
No, the only way I've been able to drink it for the past few days is cream and sugar, and I don't drink cream and sugar in my coffee. Normally, I drink my coffee black, and I've
You
had
can
to,
always-
I've had to put cream and sugar in it to be able
Next
to.
week he's going to be sneaking off to Starbucks.
Yeah.
You can always
Oh,
do it.
UPS man here.
Nope, I'll be going back to this guy right here.
You can always put it in the microwave to warm it
That
up.
explains why he's all hyper. It's the
No,
coffee.
it doesn't have anything to
Yeah,
do
it's too much
with
coffee.
warming it up. It comes out as a coffee concentrate, and so it's warm already because I heat up water.
Ah.
They say to serve it 2 parts concentrate to 1 part concentrate to 2 parts water. And it's not about the strength; it's about the coffee itself is under extracted, and it comes out with a single note taste that is there's no complexity to it, and it that gives you just a weird afterwards.
hmm
There's something about it. It comes out with an odd note to it.
Maybe try a little bit of less water and more cream.
Is it like making?
Yeah, I usually drink my coffee black.
But
Is it like making it with camp coffee?
What?
No,
Coffee?
fresh ground.
It's ground, is it? It's not
Fresh
liquid,
ground coffee.
right?
Because it requires a coarse grind. And I did that. I tried a medium grind with a filter bag because you can get a medium. You can, if you use a filter bag, you can get a little finer of a grind. So I went the medium grind with the filter bag, and it still does not extract right.
Mm.
Whatever that means.
Hmm.
Drake.
Your bet, whatever that means, is that if you want to drink coffee, that right there is your best home coffee brewer, in my
Yep.
opinion. There's a reason why Italy sold millions of these things.
Good. Yeah,
Well-
some good Italian stock there.
Yes, because they could put them on the cookers which didn't have any electricity. They were all wood burners.
Hmm.
Well, we have an unboxing here on the Paul Murray 2.0 show.
Is that a
Yep.
drone you got? Oh,
No.
Nope, new hard drive.
New hard drive.
Yeah.
nice.
20
External-
terabyte.
External hard drive.
I just
Yeah.
20. That's just so much on one drive that can fail. It makes me nervous, makes my butt itch.
Yep.
It
It's
makes
like, give
nervous.
me 4, 5 gigs, and I'm happier.
Yep. 20 terabyte.
Like I say, I get it when I can afford it and when it's
Hey.
cheaper.
It makes
You know,
Did you
No.
get it cheap?
in that one little
Yeah.
box now, in that one little box, you have more storage than I have on my NAS. No.
How
Yeah.
cheap? How cheap was it?
This was 280 something.
Oh, that is cheap.
Mm.
I've got on my RAID, I've got 18.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do is buy another 4 or 5 of those and set them up as a RAID. No, just buy one more and set it up as a mirrored RAID.
Well, like I say, I already have an 18 terabyte already. And that's why I got this. I saw the price. I said, get it while it's on sale.
Get it
And
while
at
it's
this
hot.
price. Yeah,
Yeah.
get it while it's hot. And like you said, Don, my biggest fear is a drive failure.
Yeah.
Because it happens. I mean, every
Mhm.
time I boot my machine up and I hear them things spin up and everything else, I hear an odd noise. I'm like,
Mm.
oh, here we go again. Because I've had, drives fell on me before.
I had a drive failure last year, but it being a RAID setup, I was able to
Right.
replace it. And yeah.
Right.
Now you guys set that up as a mirror to your other storage, or
No, see, I have a NOS system in for my whole house.
Mm.
It connects to my phones. They automatically back up any pictures I have on my phone. In the house, I have all of my music collection. It's the last backup system for that because I have all my music on a Western Digital portable, little small one. I think it's about two terabyte, and it backs up to that 8 terabyte NAS and stuff. So yeah, this would be, like I said, my 6 terabyte other drive that I keep just photos on. That's what this is going to replace.
okay.
So, I, like you said, I have enough room that I feel confident if I need to split this in half or whatever, if I wanted to, I could use it as a backup to the other video drive.
Yeah.
So like I said, I don't keep everything on one drive. It's multiple drives that I keep stuff on.
Yeah. That's
My
that's scary
biggest
to-
thing is I don't like filling up my main internal drive
Yeah.
because that way stuff starts getting filled up, performance levels
And never
drop.
the one that you edit on. Keep your edit drive separate from your storage drive.
That's it right there. That is it right there. So yeah, because like I said, that's from lessons learned in the past, right there. That back in the day, you're using that main C drive to do everything on. It gets filled up, won't boot up, and everything
Yep.
else. And you got to take it to the shop and have them swap over all the files on it and put another drive in. So I've learned that lesson. That's why I see something like this, I'll pick it up.
And you said that was how much again?
That was it was $394.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So like I said, it wasn't a bad price for it. And I'll hook it up in a little bit and start transferring all the data off of that 6 terabyte drive. And that 6 terabyte will be used as a backup drive to something else. Or I might swap out the little small 2 terabyte drive in the garage on the server and transfer all the music on that onto that 6 terabyte drive. And even though I have just a lot of space to, to some people, I'm still very finicky about stuff I put on drives. I just don't download anything and everything.
Right.
Still try to be, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? Specific on what I put on my drive. And just like I was talking last night about people talk about how they got all these videos that they haven't edited yet and everything. Now I tell folks how I do mine, create folders. For a lot of the work I do, I have to put it by locations and stuff because dates are like become blurs after a while. I need to put it by the location of the job, but that's the best way for me to remember. So like this month here, I got 17 solar jobs scheduled for this month. And I'm like,
Back when we first started going from beta over to digital
Mm-hmm.
and then back to beta, our compression went down to rates that were enough that I would load my footage in. And you have an EDL, which is basically you put your tape in, it has time code, you load all your footage in. You can throw away your footage later. And then when you want to reload your footage, you just throw the tape back in, it goes back, finds time code, and loads all those sections.
Mm-hmm.
But I took, to just in case something happened on the tape, wherever, because you get dropouts on tapes if as they age, I would take all of my EDL, I would output it again at the tail end of the tape. Just as a safety, it would be a compressed version of my footage, but it would give me one more backup on tape in case I had a dropout on a critical piece of footage earlier on.
Right.
And I've kind of started doing that with my digital files. I load in, say, my trip to North Dakota. I edited all that together. Well, my first rough pass through, I've shortened down that footage from 2 hours worth of footage down to, say, 20 minutes.
Right.
Okay, you know what? I can save a copy of this. A little bit compressed, but I can save it somewhere where I can always have access to it in case something, God forbid, happens to the original stuff.
Yeah.
I might
That's
be
my
a little
thing.
bit anal that way, but
Well, I get what you're saying. Like for me, all the raw footage is in that folder, and whatever I edited is also in that folder. So like I said, in case I have to ever go back and redo something, or might be something down the road that I might want to get that little piece of footage from that shoot and put it in another one, and I have the full raw footage there. That I can still mess with it and everything else. That's one thing I also learned, that once you put something together and then try to rerun it through the software again, it seemed like the software oversaturates it or something. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the program I use or whatever, but it just makes a real problem when you're trying to do little corrections. But that could be a software issue doing anything else. So I got
load originally. Are you what codec are you?
What are you talking about? The raw stuff?
Yeah, the stuff comes in. Are you shooting raw?
No, I'm not shooting raw, but like I say, whatever comes out of the drone off the SD card goes in. Whatever comes in off the, if it's a GoPro
so most likely H.264, H.265.
Yeah, it's going to be H.264 most likely, because that's the most easiest, most compatible across the board. There's still some software that doesn't play nice with 265 and stuff, so I usually do everything in 264. Even though that's why I say I don't mind it, because I have the space. I'm not crunched with space trying to save a couple of gig here and there with 265. I know some folks say, well, you got to switch over to 265 for what? I can save a half a gig here or there. I'm not pressed for space. more compatibility is more my concern. It's just like when we were like I told people, years ago when 4K was just coming out, and I was, telling people, I said, you got to be careful because everything is not going to be 4K compatible, or it's going to really hinder your machine to where it just crawl and stuff because it requires so much more memory. But like I said, most people now are all can run 4K pretty nicely on their systems and everything, and we can stream 4K now and all that kind of stuff, even though it is compressed. Like I learned, when you deal with municipalities, this is where they cheap out at, is on their that computer hardware.
Mm.
They I say, 3-bid system, lowest bidder wins.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep, and just like my computer in my office. Now,
Yeah, but at least everything's on the computer, and it's a matter of finding the right codec. And go
yeah,
back
but
to
I'll just tell you what.
or early 2000 when I first started editing.
Uh-huh.
Go get to the archives. I could be grabbing a beta tape, or a 3/4 tape, or
Mm-hmm.
a VHS. What is it?
VHS.
SVHS.
Yeah.
I could have been grabbing any of that. Getting audio. You know what? We do have a CD player that we can load audio off of, but we also still have the reel-to-reel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, that's where a lot of companies, especially cities, that's where they cheap out. I mean, the computer on my desk is one of those Lenovo's, little about this size, sits on my desk, about this big, built-in max. I think it has maybe 8 gig of memory and stuff. The hard drive is 110 megabyte hard drive. So basically, my Windows takes up the whole hard drive. So I got to make sure everything I do, I have to make sure I do it on the external drive, which is another little Western Digital 1 terabyte drive. Do it on that. Download any updates I have to download to that, then transfer it over and see if it'll fit. But right now, I try to boot my computer up. It wants to do an Adobe update, and it always telling me it fails. There's not enough not enough space on the drive. I'm like, yep. That is that. But it has an i5 chip in it, and for what I do at work, and like I say, I use that little cheap Microsoft Windows editor. Now they call it, what's this thing called?
Clipchamp.
Yeah, Clipchamp. I tell you, Dom, that's why I say I got to do it in 1080p. If I try to render something in 4K, I could lose everything I just did because it just don't have enough RAM to deal with it. It can't get enough disk space to be virtual RAM to make it the difference. It just comes to a complete stop. And that is so frustrating when you sit there and you put all this stuff together, okay. Then you try to render it and it's like, get about 30, 40% and just freezes.
Mm-hmm. I said I've been in from the ground floor of nonlinear editing. I started right after they had got their NLE, and so they'd just gotten away from doing reel-to-reel edits, A/B switch.
Right.
And so yeah, I've suffered all those pains for years. Especially memory.
Mm-hmm.
Early days, you'd be loading off the tapes, and it would have a 3-to-1 compression on the sphere, and that was because it was just too much info.
Yep.
And that was standard def, and it still had to, for storage, compress 3-to-1, and had 2 layers of video and 1 layer of static graphics. You didn't have any moving type alphas. So it's just a static alpha for your titles and stuff. And if you wanted to build a project down, if you had more than, you want to do like a wall of videos, you had to build it down. So every one of those videos would be compressed 3:1. Well, then you bring it back in. It's already been compressed 3:1. So you had to kind of figure out your layers and where can I sacrifice the quality, because by the time I get done with building this project, I might have compressed this one section of the video 2-3 times on build down. And so it's gonna be way compressed. Yeah. We're lucky is what I'm saying.
Well, we're lucky the technology is there and it's available pretty much free.
Oh yeah. The
You
fact,
know,
well,
all the codecs and
one of
compression
my
software.
favorite editors is on the iPad, LumaFusion,
Mhm.
and it costs what, $20?
hmm
And it is more powerful than the editors I worked on for probably half my career.
Yeah. Well, like I say, this phone I got now, this Ultra S25, I have an easier time editing on that than I do my computer in my office.
Except for the size of the screen, right?
Yeah, except for the size of the screen. That's the only
I
difference.
was gonna say, there ain't no way you're editing on a phone and making it easier. I know your eyes are probably the same age as my, or your eyes
Yeah,
are older than
yeah.
my eyes, and I know what my
Yeah.
eyes do with the phone.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason why. I mean, plus, you're using your finger instead of a mouse, which is mouse a little more precise than your finger and stuff. But it just, like I say, the software I have on the phone, I use, CapCut I use on the phone,
Yep.
do some editing. And that little program has gotten great. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
No, UCut. I got UCut. That's what it's called, UCut. And it's getting very easier to deal with. I can put transitions in
That's why I know
now. And
CapCut. What is UCut?
UCut is just a basic one that I have on my phone.
Is it by the
But
makers of CapCut?
let me pull it up here. Let's see. That's called UCut Pro. I think
Yeah.
I paid something like $4 or $5 off the Google App Store. And it does not as pretty good. It does a good job.
Now, is
It
this
does.
UCut, is that primarily used by the porn industry?
I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to make a breakthrough. But that's it right there. UCut
Okay.
Pro on the phone. And like I say, it's getting better. And the thing I like about it, you can download music wherever you get it from, and it will find it on your phone, and you can edit the music and everything else. I mean, it's starting to get a lot of AI functions, but I still manually edit with it.
Hey, Corey Mano.
Hey, Corey.
Corey.
And go from there. So that's what I'm saying. Just the equipment you have, the software you have, it make a big difference. You see, on my phone, I always got to make sure I delete stuff afterwards because I hate clogging up my phone with a bunch of random clips and stuff. Is Justin still here?
Yep.
Yeah, you still in there.
Yeah, I'm
It's
still here.
quiet.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
you
I
taking-
think
you
us
take- you
talking
taking
video
copious
put 'em to
notes?
sleep.
I was thinking, you taking copious notes?
Yeah, I heard about your Chinese knockoff of another Chinese company. UCut.
Yeah. At least this one's approved in Google.
Well, CapCut's actually part of TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know if that part went with the American cell trade in the U.S., but
Can
Yeah,
you still
what-
get it? Can you still get it on your phone?
yeah, when TikTok went down, though, you couldn't even use CapCut. They blocked that too at the same time.
Oh wow.
But no, you can use it now. It's all open now.
So, was
Mhm.
it, so it's part of the ByteDance family?
Yeah, but I don't know if
Mhm.
that was part of the sell of TikTok if they got the U.S. part of CapCut.
I didn't even know they sold.
Yeah, Oracle is an American technology company. They took over the algorithm.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
everything
that's
for the US.
Larry Ellison.
No,
Yep.
I haven't. done anything with TikTok for years.
Yeah, it's been, matter of fact, I deleted off my phone the same year that it was North Dakota or Montana banned it in that state.
God, Oracle used to be one of our teletexts.
Yep.
Oracle
yeah.
was a heavyweight back in the early days of computing. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
kinda they went behind the scenes.
Yeah, I got rid of it. And Twitter. Well, I had Twitter until Elon Musk bought it.
Yeah.
I kept it for a short amount of time, but when he opened
advertising, it just became
Whoa.
rage bait, just constant rage and ignorance bait. People posting the stupidest shit just to get interaction so they could sell
Yeah.
ads.
Yeah, you change your mic,
And-
Don?
Your mic just blew us out.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
your
sounds
mic was
better.
real.
Just
It
turn it down a
sounds
little bit.
more clear. It isn't as muffled, but
Or maybe that's because he's not talking out of his butt. So we'll see.
No.
Headphone died.
There you go.
Oh my God. Yeah, my headphones stopped working, so
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Mm.
then I picked it up and I was like trying to talk and it's like you guys still weren't hearing me through the headphones because my phone had YouTube open.
Well, I mean, it's
Oh.
you sound much clearer than before. It's just that if you're able to turn it down a little bit, it'd be perfect.
How about now?
Yeah, now you're
So
back to
far.
your normal butt voice.
but voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
using my headphones as a mic.
So how many ships you fly today, Paul? I think I saw you put up one.
Just
Video.
one. That's all. That's all there is.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of ticked off JD this morning.
Well, what happened this morning?
Well, Paul got off with just, like I say, everybody was just kind of slowly trickling in. And Paul says, I'm out of here. Everybody bye. And JD said, won't you just tell us you gotta go fly a ship, Paul?
He did. He told us that the ship was going to be about half an hour or so.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
ship came by a half hour after I signed out. But the problem was, if you go look at that live stream this morning, we were down to like 4 or 5 people watching, and nobody was participating. And Mark and I were like sitting there staring at each other.
Well, you guys can talk. There's two of you. You can talk.
Yeah.
Talking, Paul couldn't hear.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the other problem I had.
when I
had
came
an audio
in-
problem.
When I came in right as you signed off, you had at least 10 people in the chat.
I was having audio problems.
Mm-hmm.
I could not hear anybody.
He kept on saying, Mark, your microphone's not working.
Yes, TJ.
Here's TJ now.
DJ.
Finally.
My microphone was working. It's his-
Hey,
Hello,
TJ,
hello, hello.
everybody's been waiting for you.
Hey,
Corey says it's
people have been waiting for
it's-
TJ for like
Phone's
2
down
days.
now.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Well, since TJ here, I can start installing this because he'll talk enough for everybody.
Hey, Corey Mano, how you doing?
What you installing, Dre? What you got going on?
Got a new external hard
You
drive.
got a new external
Oh,
hard
nice.
drive, a tower.
Me? Oh yeah.
Hey,
What's up, Uncle
TJ.
Don? How you doing?
Hey, TJ.
Happy New Year, y'all.
And a low of 20 degrees.
Happy
What's
New
up,
Year, TJ.
Yes, Happy New Year indeed.
Do you have any resolutions?
Again.
Try
Yeah.
to be better than I was last year.
1080p.
Try to be better in what respects?
Not getting so many damn speeding tickets. How about that?
Yeah, that and try to be like I don't know, less angry, I guess. Be a little bit more like less like not get so angry
Yeah,
about like
that's me
small
too. I that's what I'm doing this year is I'm trying to be a little bit less angry, not to rant so much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Middle that already.
See who all we got in the chat. We got Dusty, Brenda. What's up, Joel? Who else we got in here?
No, the only reason I rant is because Justin loves it so much when I rant.
Oh, what's up, Captain Joe? How you doing?
Did you hear him giggle?
No, I didn't hear Justin. No, what was he giggling about?
When I Justin, when I go off on a rant, it is kind of funny though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What's up,
you missed
Corey?
it.
How you doing, man?
You missed it, TJ. Mr. Donna
What-
went wild on
That
Mark.
wasn't even Donald's worst rant.
What would you say my worst rant is?
Well, the best one, in my opinion, was when you went off on Tim about the fucking top of ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ramen. Proper
Yeah.
Ramen was a good rant.
Exactly that one.
And my best rants are when I'm not even really serious either. When I yell a lot, but I'm not angry.
Ed, I think was startled by the conversation. He hasn't said a word much.
Yeah, I got scared.
Of what?
I don't know. Mr. Donna was getting really mad.
No, when Donald gets really pissed, Donald just goes away.
Yeah, he just
TJ.
turned off.
TJ, what do you call a
Because
roast?
Donald knows that none of this is worth his time.
How do you make a roast, TJ?
Say what?
How do you cook a roast?
How do you cook a roast? I don't know.
Oh God.
What do you mean you don't know?
Like you can cook it in the oven, or you can do it
On the stove?
maybe you could do it on a stove, or you could do it in a one of those like outdoor
Barbecue?
Yeah, barbecue, yeah.
Ah, but
Why, how do you
is
how
it
do you
then
do
a
a roast?
barbecue rather than a roast?
You can't. According to Mark, TJ, you got one wrong because you can't cook a roast on the barbecue and call it barbecued beef because it's not roast beef anymore.
Well,
But yeah.
yeah, it
So
wouldn't be a
what-
roast, but you should be able to cook a roast low and slow. A shoulder roast off a pig is it'd still be
Well,
a shoulder cut.
Well, my
That's
question
slow
is does the pig walk funny if you roast his shoulder?
Well, they look at you funny as you're sitting there making sandwiches. You know the old joke about that, about the three-legged pig?
Yeah.
Well, you don't eat a fine pig like yeah, you don't eat a fine pig like that all at once.
What's the joke about the three-legged pig?
God. Say it again, Donald. TJ didn't hear.
I
Oh,
can't
no.
remember. A guy goes to a farm and he sees a three-legged pig. He goes, "What's the story with that three-legged pig?" And the farmer starts in on all the awards that pig has won. That is the smartest pig. You know, I raised that pig from a baby, and it followed me around like a dog. It was perfect, and it knew things too. That pig was well trained, and you know, I entered that pig in contest, and that pig came in first place every single time because it's a fine pig. And the guy goes, "But it's only got three legs." He goes, "Well, yeah, you don't eat a fine pig like that all at once."
Funny.
So Ed, you just been kind of hanging today, not much going on?
No, I went out this morning about an hour and a half away from the CD.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to a hospital for my daughter. Her appointment was
What's wrong with your daughter?
she has to put they for the weekend they put heart monitors on her because she's been having
Chest pains?
yeah, like her heart has been missing beats. So
Oh,
they want to
Arrhythmia.
they want to make sure.
Not
It
good.
is.
Good.
yeah, they did that to be early,
So
well, last year, I should
yeah,
say.
our CD hospital is too busy, so they sent us out. So it was like an hour and a half drive. It wasn't bad actually.
Hour and a half each way?
Yeah,
Wow.
we had to be
Yes.
there for 8 o'clock this morning. It wasn't too bad.
So TJ,
And then-
how's things going on around the store?
They're going all right. I was actually supposed to be off today, but I ended up going in. My boss asked me if I wanted to come in. I was like, not really, but.
Are you paying me?
I know, yeah. But she's like, come on, TJ, you keep asking me for hours. I'm like, okay, you convinced me. All right.
That is true. If you ask for hours and they're giving them to you, you got to take them. Hey, TJ,
Yeah.
what was your favorite Christmas present?
Well, let's see. I got a couple of shirts. I got this burgundy like drone shirt, and it has the moon with the drone like hovering like behind the moon or whatever, or not behind, but
In front
the moon.
of
Okay, is this your favorite? I asked for what was your favorite,
One
not a
favorite.
list.
I don't know.
What is your favorite?
Money's always good to get as a gift.
Did you get money?
And yeah, I got some money for Christmas.
How the fuck you still getting money for Christmas? Aren't you like 52?
Good night, Brenda.
Well,
gotten-
more like 42.
I haven't freaking
Okay,
gotten
good night, Brenda.
money in a Christmas
Have a
card
good
All right,
since I was
Brenda.
fucking
We'll
18.
see you
Brenda.
later.
I think the last time I got
Brenda
money was
said TJ low and slow, buddy. Low and slow.
Yes, yeah. That was about the pork roast.
later, Brenda. No, but dude, I haven't gotten money in a card probably since I was like 18, maybe 19.
I got £100 gift card off my uncle in his Christmas
Well,
card.
I've gotten gift cards, but I haven't actually gotten cash from like a parent or something.
My 94-year-old aunt sent me a Christmas card with a $100 check in it.
Oh, there you go.
See, I would rather get, if you're gonna give a gift card, you should give a like Visa gift card, because then you can use it everywhere.
Yeah. Don't tell me where to spend my money.
Yeah, because you might buy somebody like a $50 gift card out of the kindness of your heart, but then it might be somewhere they don't like.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you buy them a $50 gift card that is only good at one store, so you have to go there, and then you have to spend more than $50 to use up the entire gift card.
But you don't have to
Good
spend it
point.
all
So
at
now
once.
you got money coming out of your pocket at a place that you
Wait.
didn't want to shop at in the first place.
Well, I
Yeah,
got
but
a
you don't
couple
have to. You don't have to spend all 50 at once.
Then you're giving somebody that you're giving the store the extra money. They're going to keep it.
No, mine's gone onto my phone wallet, and I can just pay like a.
You can use it when you need to over
Yeah.
here.
Like a gift card, like a Amex gift card or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like gift cards that are like TJ Maxx gift cards or something like that, a specific location.
Or like a Walmart one, yeah, you have to
Well,
actually swipe them at the register.
It is a
Mhm.
it is a specific location. It's at Tesco, which is perfect because that's where I do most of my shopping.
Oh, well, that works.
You might be able to do that. I've never tried to upload a gift card to my wallet. Maybe you can do that.
I got a couple sweatpants, t-shirts from the Commerce store.
All my cards are all bank cards, and then I'm hoping eventually they'll go digital with the license in Florida, so we can upload that to my
Now
wallet
we've
as
got
well.
digital licenses over here.
No, we haven't, not yet.
So
I can put it in my wallet.
we did a Secret Santa on another show that I'm on Sunday nights, and we each got each other gifts and sent them all out. and this one guy, he sent me a bunch of stickers and some cars. I got this a little Mario,
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
and then I got a little Mario Kart, and then I got this
Now,
one.
is this your favorite Christmas present?
And I got this one that says
Only
most stash on it. And then I got this car.
Was that a mini me or TJ?
Yep.
Yes, yeah, and then I got some stickers with my face on it. This one's the best one.
Somebody used a cricket machine.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was the best one.
Good.
Oh yeah. Okay, that name we couldn't remember the other night. Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Jeremy who?
Jeremy, some drone guy.
Jeremy Arms.
The one that
Some
sent
drone
the
guy.
Oh, some
Some
drone guy?
t-shirt guy, some drone
Yeah,
guy.
some drone guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Donald, what was your favorite?
Hmm?
What was your
What was
favorite?
your favorite? He's thinking.
Trying to remember what I got.
You got
Yeah.
lots.
I got a couple nice soft shirts for my wife.
Nice.
So you got some golf shirts?
No, just soft.
Soft,
Soft shirts. Oh.
cuddly.
I like a new shirt, and when they're nice and soft, and
So you like to snuggle your wife in her soft shirts?
no, they're my shirts.
Oh, your shirt.
Oh, okay.
So
No,
you
you
were
like-
thinking of her when you bought the shirts for yourself.
No, she bought me shirts and wrapped them up, and I opened them up as a Christmas present, and they were from my wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, we know that I did not like. Well, I was appreciative of the cold brew because I'd never done a cold brew. I don't like cold brew, so it doesn't go on my top list of gift. I got a label maker. My wife got me a label maker that
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
will take a.
Label the label maker.
It'll take shrink tube, so I can label wires when I'm rewiring that dune buggy. I
Oh,
can
Oh, that
nice.
is cool.
do the label and put the shrink tube on it and actually have everything properly.
So you know,
Oh,
like
nice.
which wire goes where and all this stuff.
Yeah, if
That's
I'm on the front, and you say, okay, this is going to the. I can be under the dash and be like, okay, this is going back to the
left
Rear
turn
left.
signal or whatever. Yep.
Well, that's pretty
turn
cool.
signal.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
It is.
No.
Did she get you a microscope with it
No, why?
so that you can read what it says on the labels?
If
question-
you can read the label on a wire, then you're good.
My question.
Well,
Yeah,
Don,
yeah,
I
like,
thought when
when
you
you-
said you
when-
got a label maker that she got it for your clothes, your underwear and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
And
Oh, shit.
I got in another gift. I got some chili crisp.
Oh,
that's
Good
cool.
stuff there. Goes on.
Nah,
I opened up the other bottle of it the other day and put it on some eggs. Oh, so tasty.
now why weren't those labeled?
You're right. Everything should be labeled.
Go
Do
around the
that
house
one
and
day,
just
fuck-
label everything.
Yeah, go do that one day and fuck with your wife. Just go around and label everything in the house.
Fuck.
Just do all the
Oh.
shit in your bedroom or something.
That'd be hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna drop off. So,
Hey,
All
Dan.
right,
guys-
Dominic.
Okay,
Oh, somebody else must be
Finish
coming
up a
on.
good one.
Art's coming
Art
on
will
in
be
half
on.
hour, but I gotta do a couple things before that.
Yeah, go
Have a good one, Dominic.
go hit that power.
Bye,
room.
Dominic.
See
I
ya.
won't. Bye bye.
They don't.
You gotta go hit the powder room so he's not so contrasting on his head.
Yeah, go ahead.
You blinding the audience.
I was thinking the other day. I said I'd have pulled a Dom one day and just go on everybody's show. Just be show hopping all day long.
Mm-hmm. I would show hop and go on everybody's show, but there's only a few people that actually tolerate me.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Don?
Lloyd lets you on.
Do what?
Lloyd lets you on.
Lloyd hasn't sent me an invite for his show in 2 months.
Well, I know you become a regular character on was it Uncle Bill's or where we Toy Store, where were you at?
I pop on Uncle Bill's when I can. Weekends,
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time. Saturdays will be with the grandkids, and so
Mhm.
it's kind of hard to join first thing in the evening, and then I go up to the lodge and close. So
Well,
You've seen-
I did send Donald the link to Matt's show. I needed to have him come on there and keep him alive.
I did join Matt's show,
Yeah,
and I stayed on there quite a while, didn't I?
you were on there almost the whole night. Yeah,
Yeah.
we went about another half hour after you left, and then Matt finally ended it.
Dan's
Yeah,
big.
Matt's
So-
show's always fun because I can just be mean to Justin, and Matt likes it.
Matt don't give a shit.
Well, the
Yeah,
only
he's a
thing
good
about Matt, after all these years, he is still cheaping out when he won't buy a regular account. So he has to rotate people in and out.
Hey, I didn't. You got to be really good because he didn't rotate me out once.
Yeah.
You got to
Must have
be
been-
on it
he
and
must
keep
have been
the
a
show
special
rolling. He
guest.
must like me.
Yeah. Yeah, he must have been a special guest, but that's his style. He got to rotate himself in and out.
Man, I was hoping you were going to come in that night too, Dre.
I can say I was watching for a split second, and then something came up here at the house, and I got sidetracked, and I didn't bother to come back in. I think when I came
Oh,
in,
no.
I think Adrian had just left or something. You guys were talking about Adrian.
Well, Adrian got
Oh,
pissed
is it?
off.
He was on for about
He got on
30 seconds.
and he got pissed off at himself.
Yeah, because he thought Matt muted him, but he wasn't muted because we could all hear him, but he couldn't hear us. So something on his
okay.
phone glitched,
Oh, okay.
or he turned the volume down and didn't realize it. He got super pissed at Matt and was like, "Fuck it, I'm out of here," and just left. Matt's
The
like,
fu-
"I didn't mute you," or like we could hear him just fine.
Yeah.
The funny part was he kept saying, "Okay, I'm going now. I'm going now."
Oh, we'll always do that. We'll keep Matt going for another 30, 40 minutes. When he says that, we'll keep bringing up subjects. He'll be like, "Well, and then he'll go on a 10-minute rant about it.
Hey, before you go,
Yeah,
It took Dominic 15 minutes to get off.
oh yeah,
like, if Donald would have stayed on there and Donald said, I don't know nothing about DaVinci. Just tell me as if it was from the very beginning. And, Matt would have went on for 2 hours.
Matt. I've just started using DaVinci. I'm not really up to speed. I'm coming from Premiere. What are some of your favorite shortcuts?
Matt
What is
loves talking.
well, before that, let's just go back. What is your editing process in DaVinci?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have kept him on for a long time.
He would, and he loves talking about DaVinci. He'll go on for hours about that shit.
Yeah. Him and Jim both. When they get to arguing about what.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because Jim, because the little emblems or the little things in the program, like the little wand and all that, Jim
Mhm.
will say like whatever nickname he gives the button. Matt will be like, "That's not what they call it," and then they'll go back and forth for like 35 minutes
Mhm.
arguing about that shit.
I got it hooked up, Don. I got 17 hours to go, transferring stuff from one drive to the other.
Oh, yep. 17 hours of gut turmoil.
Yeah, like I say, it's a breeze.
I do that. I do maintenance on my RAID, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
every once in a while, it's like, okay, time to do maintenance on it and set it to start indexing. In fact, I think I have not done that I didn't do that fourth quarter.
You don't have
I
it
need to
set
do
for
that.
automatic maintenance or wherever you have it. You do drives, you can optimize or whatever.
hmm
Yeah.
Well,
You see-
there's a RAID manager that I use.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Should
Yeah.
be something in the settings that
And I just need to open it and run checks on all the drives and
I see mine is, like I said, my NOS is, all that scares me when it does firmware update.
yeah.
That's where I get nervous. And
Mhm.
the funny thing is, the actual physical drive itself sits in the family room between all of my home theater gear. And all of a sudden I see this blue light flashing real fast. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
You saw that issue Microsoft had a couple months, about 3 months ago, where people's drives were just not showing up on the computer. Microsoft was blaming the storage people, and they were blaming Microsoft.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, they ended up getting a fix. This is a certain brand names drives were susceptible to the update,
Hmm.
and it was like your drive didn't exist on your computer.
That would suck.
That would suck. That means your stuff wouldn't boot up.
Oh
If
yeah,
you're-
some people's computers, it was their drives with their operating systems. and
Yeah,
they
that's what I'm
couldn't
saying.
get
Because
computers.
if the BIOS won't, if the BIOS can't find that main drive, that's it.
I had on my RAID, that would have been October. I had it when it started up. Somehow it missed one of the drives during boot up or booted them out of order.
Mm-hmm.
And so the entire RAID failed.
Ooh.
And they were all showing red. Talk about diarrhea. Shut all down. Breathe. Everything's good. Restart it.
Yep. First thing you do is just shut everything down, turn it off, step away for about 5 minutes.
Breathe for a few minutes.
Slowly push the start button again.
Yeah, you don't want to have two of those cardiac incidents in quick succession, or it might turn into a serious health issue.
Yep. I remember the last time my C drive got full and it wouldn't boot because it didn't have enough space to go through the sequence. And I was like, and I said, lucky I experienced before. So when it didn't do it, I didn't panic. I said, I knew this was going to happen because I started getting those intermittent situations where it wouldn't boot right or wouldn't shut off correctly. I said, I'd known this. I should have took it down to my guy shop, tell him to get me another drive and all this stuff. Now I got top of my pants down.
Dre, is that little the Greg bobblehead beside your hat there on the shelf?
Yep, that is my Greg bobblehead.
That's what I thought it was because I kept seeing that. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a Greg bobblehead right there.
Yeah, I'm going to include in one of my videos pretty soon. Ask it a question, they hit the head. So
That's funny.
That's I said, there you go, folks, straight from Pilot Institute's mouth.
What's his last name? Greg what?
I don't even Reverend something. I know it has that French sound to it, so I'm not sure how he pronounced it.
Oh.
I don't even try to butcher it.
East Coast is asking what happened to the 5 for 5 at Arby's.
Well, first you got to find an Arby's that's still open. I heard they shut down.
I'm pretty sure they're still open because we have one up the road from the house, and they're
this other day,
we
TJ, they said that they closed down about over 1,000 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ours is still open in our
Ours is still open in town here too.
Last I knew, ours was still open, but I don't know. I don't go out to eat very often.
I'm not a big Arby's fan. I don't know. As a kid, I remember Arby's someplace I always wanted to go, but now as an adult, I don't know if there's something's different about the meat. I don't know. They may have the meats, but something's different.
They start putting the meat in quotations. We have the meat.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,000 stores sounds like a lot, but a lot of these chains will have like sometimes 5 to 10,000 fucking locations. Just in the
1,000 locations could be one franchise owner.
Yep. Yeah, Arby's brings up horrible, tragic memories for me. When we were a kid, we're driving across the country, and my family had pissed me off somehow. And so we went into Arby's, and I was going to set up my own damn table away from them. I wasn't going to talk to them. I was going to set my own damn table because I didn't want to talk to them. So I took my food over, and I sat down, and this little old lady comes in, sees me sitting by myself, and she comes over. Can I sit here? I'm like, she sits down across me and starts eating and talking to me. It's like, so my family is sitting just a few tables away, laughing at me behind her back and teasing me. And we got back in the car, and I didn't get my little storm away, sit at my own table away from them type moment because they were all laughing at me again.
Oh. I like their fries. Their fries are good.
Yeah, their fries are delicious.
Yeah, curly fries are great. Jamocha shakes. Oh,
Oh yeah, Jamocha shakes are good too. I like.
We
them
had
damn
two. We had two here for a long time ago, and then they closed down, and now they just opened a brand new one at the Alton Mall.
Who has good fries?
and
No, the one
I like
thing-
their Big Montana. That was a good.
Yummy.
Yeah, Denny's is just about
That's what
gone.
we should have tomorrow. Arby's.
They shut them
Yeah,
down all over the
their
place.
food's not good at all. It kind of sucks.
Who, Denny's? They were,
Yeah,
come on, they were famous for their Grand Slam breakfast back in the day.
Yes,
Yeah.
they were.
Denny's,
They
yeah.
were, not no more.
yeah.
Denny's is a friend to every drunk person coming out of a bar.
It's kind of like the same.
What do you
thing
guys
as-
want to do now? Let's go to Denny's.
Well, it's
We
kind of
only
the
have-
same thing as Waffle House because like all the drunks go to the Waffle House at 3
Yeah,
a.m.
but Denny's was a national chain, though. They were everywhere.
Yeah, Denny's was better than Waffle House by far.
We have a Denny's here,
Yeah.
but it's like a truck stop.
Ours is either you go
Out of
for
the city.
a kebab.
But
And we
yeah,
had one around here like a Denny's. It was called Country Kitchen, I think it was called. And we would a bunch of us after we got through closing Pizza Hut down, we would head over to Country Kitchen, get ourselves some breakfast, and hang out half the night.
Dude,
Well,
nothing,
didn't somebody just say the Waffle House was a big hit spot?
nothing beats Pancake House.
Yeah, but Waffle House is regional, though. That's not all over the place.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
They're
really?
Regional to certain states.
There are no Waffle Houses
There's
out
a
west.
Waffle House. There's a
Yeah.
Waffle House like there's not one around here, but the only closest one is in Fort Lauderdale.
What about
Waffle House is mostly East Coast.
Yeah.
East, and southeast primarily.
Yeah. I don't know, we got a Waffle House.
Yeah, there ain't no Waffle Houses out west.
Do you guys have
Hmm.
Pancake House out there?
And
No?
what? And what?
Pancake House? Pancake House?
You mean
Pancake
IHOP?
House.
Well, it's almost like a hop, but it's called Pancake
No,
House.
no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Is either IHOP or not IHOP.
Oh, come on. We have two IHOPs. We have two
Yeah.
IHOPs in Dayton.
I think at one point they were gonna change it to IHOB, like when change the P into a B because
They did that for it was a marketing campaign.
Yeah, that was a
TJ,
joke. TJ.
IHOB is burgers,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they've always had burgers there.
right?
Yeah,
and they
it-
wanted to
it-
market
they
their
wanted-
burgers, so they
they
changed
wanted
it
to
to
make a
make everybody
promotion.
mad.
It was a promotional stunt. There,
But they
TJ.
didn't
Yeah.
change their signs, right?
No, no, there was
it
no
was-
signage thing. It was just a commercial stunt,
Yep.
just to
Yeah.
drum up business. It's like right now, you guys talking about Grand Slams. I was just at IHOP the other day. A matter of fact, on the 31st, my wife and I went to IHOP for breakfast. Snuck out of the house, left the girls here. Didn't tell them we were leaving, and their breakfast menu had nothing but dead-on identical Grand Slam menus on there. Identical.
Well, yeah, Denny's is
Denny's.
gone
I
now for the most part. I
actually
don't
got
think there's anything
Regular
open.
Rotel.
I don't
Yeah, we
think
got-
there's
I
any
got-
of them open.
So
No,
I'm
I got
calling out
Denny's
some
on
more
the,
beef
just
stock.
down the road from me on the
I was eating
opposite
it a
freeway
bit.
off ramp.
I have a
Yeah.
mug
What,
of
Yeah,
what was
they-
spicy broth.
what was the name of the place that had the little mini hamburgers? White Castle?
White
Yeah,
Castle.
White Castle. Yeah.
And Crystals, you got Crystals Burger.
Oh,
too, that
Crystals.
does
Yeah,
it.
dude, I miss fucking Crystals, man. That place was awesome.
It's just spicy.
But White Castle, Crystals, those were all regional too. Just like there's a lot of fast food
Spicy.
places that are only in a handful
One
of
can
states.
Rotel.
Yeah, well, like I
Yeah.
say, some of them are regional. Just like Waffle House is a regional thing for
I
the
got
most
it.
part. And so, like I say, if it wasn't for social media, I probably would never even thought about a Waffle House and thought, so I went down to
Oh, look
What
at
was that?
Donald.
yep.
Is that
Del
your
Taco.
daughter, Donald?
I agree. I was going to say that we got a view of the unlucky lady who
Oh,
that's his
who lost her
wife.
bet
that's
30
his
something
wife.
years ago,
Okay.
and now
No,
she's
it's
having a
not my
life sentence.
daughter. You weirdos.
That'd be kind of sick, though.
Well, you fixed my mind after you kissed her like that. I knew it wasn't your daughter. But then there's some people on here says, well, he's got an interesting relationship with his daughter.
No, nobody says
Oh,
that.
Wow. But as I was saying that, like you say, Justin, some places is state or regional, might be 2 or 3 states, or it might be just certain parts of the country where those franchises or restaurants, where you want to call them, fast food, are at.
Yeah, Del Taco, they've been expanding in Florida now too. They've got 4 locations now, I think.
Well, is Del Taco the counter to Taco Bell? Is that
Better than Taco Bell, in my opinion.
Actually,
No, Del Taco is way better than Taco Bell.
Yeah, way better.
actually,
Even the ones here in Orlando, I gave them a pass, dude. Their food's just as good.
we don't have any Del Tacos up here?
actually,
Del
here,
Taco's good.
See, the history of I'll give you the history of fast food here real quick, because fast food was basically primarily born in San Bernardino, California. With
Oh,
the
whatever,
McDonald's,
Dusty.
with the McDonald's brothers.
He said
Del
Del
from
Taco
Taco.
sucks.
For the McDonald's brothers, the guy who came out with the Wiener Schnitzel, I know it was Del Taco. I talked with the bakers, Del Taco, and I think even they either directly worked for the McDonald's brothers or hung around them when they all created their own fast food places. And like Taco Bell is only expanding because Pepsi is one of the primary owners of Taco Bell when they bought them out 20 years ago.
Is there any Burger Kings left around?
Yeah, there's a few out here, but they're
There's
slowly
one
over this
they're
way.
slowly going away. They're
The
slowly
one in
going
our
away.
town shut down not too long
Yeah.
ago.
yeah, we got 3.
Yeah,
And here,
they're
our Applebee's united with IHOP.
Mm. Remember,
Well,
IHOP
Wendy's-
went through a
Wendy's-
downturn.
Wendy's is still a big deal all over the country, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
Wendy's,
Wendy's
is still around. Yeah.
They're still around, but they're slowly shutting down. Like you say, Dave Thomas, I think they started here in Orange County, California. And
A lot of fast food restaurants started. out
Dave
of
Thomas
California.
started out with Kentucky Fried Chicken.
yeah,
He learned from Colonel Harlan Sanders.
yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many fast food chains have come out of California. A shit ton of them.
Like
All
I
in
said,
Southern California too.
yeah, our city, my city is one of the birthplaces of many of them. We all used to work for the McDonald's brothers.
Oh, Pizza Hut. Oh,
Yeah. Pizza Hut, I remember when, I say Pizza Hut was great when it was actual sit down restaurant. They made some quality pizza back in those days. When they started following the model of Domino's and everybody else, the quality of it just kind of went downhill.
Yep, mid-90s, they went to frozen dough, and they started chopping their veggies large instead of the fine chopped veggies,
Mhm.
and the quality of their pizza changed.
Now, have you
Yeah.
got anybody got Little Caesars pizza out there?
Oh yeah, Little Caesars is almost king. But they got them $8
breadsticks.
specials.
The
yeah.
breadsticks are the shit, man.
Yeah, like I said, it's not that their food is great, their pricing is great.
Well, I mean, it's good pizza for what you're paying for, and you know
Well,
what you're getting.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
consistent.
The pricing is good. The food is okay. I mean, if I take a Little Caesar, my wife likes Little Caesars for some reason. I'd rather go get a Domino's or Papa John's, or somebody else is going to give me some better, higher quality toppings than what Little Caesars have.
Well, that's
I'm
kind
looking-
of Little Caesars kind of version we have in Florida is Hungry Howie's. We do have Little Caesars too, but
Dude,
Hungry
Hungry
Howie's
Howie's
is
is pretty
very
good.
similar.
You guys
It's
know
almost-
Simple Simons?
No,
Yeah.
couldn't get past the first round of the game.
Or Godfather? You heard of Godfather's Pizza?
Yeah, I remember Godfather's. And
Yeah,
they
but
went to
there's
the
about
frozen
a-
food.
There's about 1 million mom and pop places around called Godfather's or Giovanni's. It's like one of the most popular freaking pizza
I'm
places.
looking at Dusty's list. Yeah, Pizza Hut, Long John Silver. We haven't had a Long John Silver out here in probably about 10, 15 years and stuff. A&W, they used to saturate Southern California. Now the last one, we have one A&W just on the outside of Redlands, California, and what's that called? Something Beach, Mentone Beach, California, which is it's weird. Ain't a beach within 80 miles of that place.
Well,
It's called Mentone Beach.
And you know what's funny too is some of these companies that are split down the country, like you
Mhm.
got Hellman's and Best Foods mayonnaise are the same,
Mhm.
but they're just labeled different.
Yeah,
TJ's
what
gonna
coast
pass
you're on.
out. That's his 33rd
And then-
yawn. Right there.
yeah.
And then you have Hardee's, which is Carl's Jr. on the West Coast, but Hardee's on the East
That's
Coast.
funny. That's funny.
That's what I was saying, Dusty, that Pepsi has bought out quite a few fast food places. Where I think you put KFC.
PepsiCo?
I think PepsiCo is actually one of the big owners behind KFC now.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they also own all the chip aisle too in the
So
store.
we have a PepsiCo warehouse here, and I inspected them a few years back, and they got everything from Quaker Oats to fast food. They usually handle the paper products for the fast food, the one out here and stuff. But they got a lot of stuff that PepsiCo has their hands on.
Their best buy ever as a company when they were first trying to really compete with Coke is when they bought out Lay's and all the big chip brands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Back in I think it was the early
Lay's,
90s to late 80s.
Who was the other main brand? It was Lay's, and there was another brand. Who was the other brand?
But I mean, if you go down the chip aisle in any store, they have
Oh, they
like
got
90% of the aisle.
Yeah, but it used to be two main brands, and all the popular chips are still there. But there used to be one was Lay's, and the other one was something else. I forgot the other brand.
Ruffles.
No, Ruffles was always in the Lay's. I want to say it was another
Smith's, Golden Wonder.
No. It was the ones that make the pub mix and all that shit.
Because it used to have when Lay's first bought them out, they had both names on all the brand. It was Lay's something else, and then it would say whatever brand it was. Dorito. Because other brand used to have Dorito before Lay's bought them out.
Lay's was Walker's.
Frito Lay.
Frito Lay.
Frito.
Might be
Yeah.
Frito. Let me see. Let me look it up here.
How'd you guys order your pizza? Thin or thick?
Here's what kind of mood I'm in. I like both.
Yeah, it just depends. Like I like thin crust. I like stuffed crust. It all just depends.
And if I have thick crust, I'd rather have stuffed crust.
If I had to bring it down to one, it'd be thin crust.
Yeah, thin crust is the best. Yeah.
Although I do like a good Chicago style pizza with all of the vegetables.
Thin crust unless it's stuffed with
I like ham and pineapple and like a barbecue pizza.
Bacon,
That's pretty good.
bacon,
hot
don't
dog
forget the
stuffed
bacon,
crust.
Yeah, bacon. Yeah.
Bacon, yeah.
mushroom.
Oh wow, it goes back further than I think, Justin. Because I'm here looking at it says here that Lay's potato chips was acquired by Frito-Lay Incorporated in 1961. I thought it happened in the 70s or 80s.
Well, I know Pepsi didn't buy them out till I think it was the late 80s or early 90s.
No, it says here, it says the merger followed by further acquisition by PepsiCo in 1965.
Oh, was it that long ago?
Dude, that's when I was a little kid. I thought this all happened in the 70s or early 80s.
I did just recently watch that movie Flaming Hot. It was actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah,
Based
yeah.
on
Flaming
that guy.
hot, is that like when you like go around and like eat
No,
different?
TJ. No, TJ.
No,
Flaming
Flaming
Hot is a
About the
movie
guy who
about the
invented
guy.
the flaming hot flavoring
He
for.
he actually worked over here at the Ranch Cucamonga plant. That's where the
No,
story
so
comes from.
he was just basically just a janitor for the plant when they made all the chips.
Mhm.
He got a hold of the CEO. He was able to get a hold of the CEO, and he made up the powder for hot Cheetos and shit. And he sent a sample off to the CEO, and the CEO loved it. He ended up becoming some executive with Pepsi and Frito-Lay
Yeah.
not too long after that.
Holy shit! You went from
To
a
try-
cleaner to
It was what was it? His main job was to try to make flavors that appealed to other cultures.
Mhm.
Was his main job.
because his pitch was you're leaving the Hispanic market on the table.
Well,
Right.
what do they have a lot of American fast foods all over the world? I mean, does China have Pizza Hut?
Well, yeah,
The major ones, yeah, the major fast food places, McDonald's, KFC, probably they may have a Pizza Hut. I doubt there's any in Italy, but who knows?
now you guys remember in Demolition Man when they said Taco Bell won the fast food wars and every restaurant was Taco Bell?
Hmm.
That was
yeah,
only in
yeah.
America.
DJ, we'll wake you up when you
If
hit the
Mark's-
ground.
If Mark saw Demolition Man, he would have seen every restaurant as Pizza Hut because they didn't have Taco Bells in other countries as much as they had Pizza Huts. So they filmed the scene twice, once with Taco Bell, once with Pizza Hut.
Taco Bells.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you can't really
Taco Bell's
compare.
amazing. I love that place.
Thing is, though, is you really can't compare American pizza to Italian pizza. Totally two different things.
Well, I can say it's just too much of a cultural difference. That's why I say you won't find Pizza Huts and Domino's in Italy.
Oh, let's find out.
You probably will.
I don't think it's too, like I said, it's almost like it's two different, like you guys were talking about meat earlier. It's just too much of a cultural difference.
But
Yeah, but that don't mean that Italy people wouldn't like
Look it up and shut up.
flavored pizza.
Look it up and shut up, he says.
I'd rather go down the back streets in Italy.
And plus they use their
Find
clay
a little
ovens
local
out there
cafe.
too.
What's that, Ed?
They use their clay ovens too. They don't use gas ovens like we do here. Wood burning.
Yeah, they don't have
We have a lot of brick fired pizza places around.
they don't have conveyor ovens.
They do it the right way.
Okay, so Pizza Hut never had any locations in Italy. Domino's Pizza attempted entry, but ultimately closed all its locations in 2022.
Because the mafia kicked them
Shall we celebrate, Don?
Because the pizza was crap.
It's like trying to tell me the winter system was really big in Germany.
Dusty says a royale with cheese. A royale.
Yeah, but it's just the same as, like I said the other day, how a lot of the very big tea drinking countries, a lot of the younger generation now is starting to drink a lot more coffee because of Starbucks and all these Western coffee.
Yeah, but that's not, like I say, that's a different type of drink. Coffee and tea is not the same. Now, you're going to try to tell me that everybody in India is starting to drink, what was the big famous tea brand years back? Give me a little, no. These had all the different fruit flavors.
Lipton.
Oh, Celestial Seasoning?
No. I'm talking about cold tea.
Oh.
You can buy them in the vending machines and stuff. Snapple.
Oh,
Snapple.
Snapple's
Yeah.
good. I like Snapple.
Yeah, Snapple was big back in the 90s and stuff. But like I say, it's like
You don't
you're
hear
not gonna-
much about it now.
No, it's like I
They
say,
still
you
sell
know,
it everywhere.
yeah,
Now
you
you
still
got bubble
you still
tea.
sell. But like I say, Snapple was not going to take over people drinking tea in India.
No, but what I'm saying is you really can't compare Italian and American pizza.
Well, like I say, it's the same
it-
name, same principle, but totally made differently.
But if I
Yeah,
was
but-
to go to Italy to try their pizza, I wouldn't be trying to keep it in my mind. Is this going to taste like what I normally eat? Because I know it's not.
Because you
Well,
probably
that would be smart on your end, but most people think it would. It should be,
you get totally
especially Americans. They think pizza supposed to be pizza no matter where you buy it at. And that's just the same with Americans who travel abroad, think that their constitutional rights travel with them.
it's like what's it? People that say you shouldn't have fruit on pizzas.
I'm all about pineapple on pizza. I've never had any other fruits on there. No.
Yeah, that's the only
Pineapple pizza's
thing I've had too is pineapple.
Now, see, this is a classic example. What is a tomato?
You can't have
That's
a
a
pizza
fruit.
without fruit.
That's right. A tomato is a fruit.
A fruit, yeah.
Some people say it's
All right.
a vegetable.
No, it's classified as a fruit technically, but it is sold as a vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
And
down there, but down here they do pizza like anchovies and crab and
Yeah.
all the
Mhm.
seafood.
Seafood.
Yeah. Like I say, it's a cultural thing, depending on where you're at. Pizza may be a lot different, but like I say, for us Americans, we have that bad habit of thinking that everything we grew up with, everything that we claim, should travel with us.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's,
they're in
Great.
Naples.
It's not just Americans that have that opinion.
I had a
Uh,
I
think back to when you started this, when you joined this stream.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can say that was just like I say, cultural thing. We actually broke out the actual meat market definition of each part of the cow.
No,
Now
that-
there are
American-
subcategories of meat on the cow, but there is the chuck part.
You have
and
your
then-
primal cuts, which are
Right,
the
your primal
first
cuts.
sectioning of the cow. That's when you first section it out.
Right,
Then below the primal cuts, you have other cuts.
right.
And a large
like-
cut of one of those primal cuts is generally called a roast.
Mm-hmm.
in
So
America.
like I say, now as Mark said, that they don't have or use the term roast in England. And
No,
I
they
say,
do.
Now, well, I'll put like this, Don.
Mark
Don, let me finish, Don. The reason why I say that, Mark, for the simple reason here, because if we all understand the level of cooking expertise in the UK compared to the rest of the planet, that's why they don't call it roast beef, because they can't cook anything anyway.
Try telling Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, Ramsey. Mhm. The only man comes over and bashes on American restaurants and don't need to stay home and do it.
And
I don't care. I'd still let that man cook for me.
I ain't got no problem cooking, but letting come me out my face is gonna be a different story.
Yeah, but look, this is the thing about the show. When you're paying somebody $250,000 a year and give them a multi-million-dollar book deal, I mean, you kind of expect the best
Yeah,
out of them.
but he goes overboard though.
I don't even watch it. I think I've only watched one episode of his show. Like I say, his what you call disposition is just enough for me to say I'll pass. Just like the guy who does the bar rescue shows, you know.
Oh, John something or another.
John Tapper.
Yeah,
I
John
think
Tapper.
Jamie Oliver's a better chef than Gordon Ramsay anyway.
I don't know. I saw a few people do reviews at his restaurant in Vegas, and they wanted to taste what a $45 hamburger tastes like, and not one of the three were disappointed.
The same as
They said it was expensive, but it was really good.
I'll put my money on Don any day.
Keith
Oh, we
Law.
got
Y'all might say it loud, but Don is in that kitchen day in and day out.
Graham
we got-
Kirk,
He's a
Keith
good cook.
Floyd.
we got to sign Donald up.
Well,
not
I
for
was
Hell's
disappointed
Kitchen, but the
today.
other one.
I didn't know whether to be disappointed or be glad because I told my son I was going to be fixing soup, and he sent me a text. Here. He sent me a text that said, "What time should I be home for soup?" And I said, "I thought you were doing dinner at Harley's, his girlfriend. Did you get uninvited?" He goes, "Yeah. It's potato soup, right?" I said, "No, it's vegetable beef." He goes, "Veggie beef soup?" I go, "Yeah. It should be ready around 6 o'clock or so." He says, "Never mind. I thought it was potato soup." It's like, so either he's talking bad about my vegetable beef soup or he's talking good about my potato soup.
You should have said, well, potatoes is one of
All right, I got.
Do you need his email or his,
Okay, Justin.
Okay, bye, Justin.
it would mean a lot if it came from you. But
TJ.
if you do, then he would be sending you all kinds of stuff. So you better just send it to me. I was trying to get my wife to text Jimbo Sharp. But it's probably better to leave her number off
Yeah.
of his phone.
Hello,
Yeah.
Jim. How you doing?
We might, Dusty. You might. You never know. You never
The
know.
phone looks for a face that I
Jim.
got off the screen, and so it zoomed in on you, just like really dramatic. You were.
To be truthful, Don, we thought she was going to sneak in some extra ingredients in your soup.
She's overseeing it now.
I don't know. East Coast, I think TJ would win the
He's
cook
turning around looking for the eyeballs.
Looking for the eyeballs.
Hey, some soups look back.
The lots.
Some stew. What kind of stew is she making?
Actually, lychees look more like eyeballs.
What kind of TJ? What kind of soup is she making?
Yeah.
Donald's been
I've been working on it
for
since
hours.
5 o'clock.
Oh. What is it like is it a chili of some kind?
It's a
or-
leftover
Here we go.
stew.
Here we go.
It's
Here we
it's
go.
vegetable and
we
beef.
start
I
again.
mentioned this a minute ago when my son asked what kind of soup we were going to have, and I said
Oh,
vegetable beef.
I don't think I've heard that part.
Oh, trust me, TJ. I know you didn't hear. You were staring off into space, thinking about your belly button.
I probably was. I was like,
You do that so well, TJ.
Yeah.
Soup is she cooking?
Hey,
She did give me the shortcut because she made the roast and potatoes the other day.
Check this out. This was on Laura's stream the other night.
Laura had a stream?
How's it going?
What?
Yeah, the hostess snowballs.
What are they?
How come she didn't invite me on the stream?
You were
I
there.
was like, share it to us, TJ.
She
Yeah.
she was
Let us know.
Please let us.
Oh,
know.
she went on
Pimple
pretty late,
patches,
so
Dr.
I don't
Pepper
know.
Flavored pimple patches.
Oh,
No, you're alright.
Was an hour
This
before.
says New Year's
My
Eve.
state pension went in early, but my works pension didn't.
Here, these I was showing snowballs because they didn't know.
oh okay. No, I've never seen those.
Yeah, they
I
have
have.
snowballs were. They have them in the white and then like the pink.
I didn't know she was going to be on. She didn't send a
Stop.
notification to me.
I got some dark chocolate giant tea cakes from
Sit there
47
drinking all night.
Home Bargains.
Yep, you can't have any of those snowballs.
I'm going to have to yell at her for not sending me an invite to her stream.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to show y'all something, but it was going too slow.
That's for
What are you
sure.
trying to show us? Just
Yeah.
tell us.
Well, it was basically the same thing that I do here, like all my clapping and laughing.
Hmm.
She's like sitting there drinking, and then all of a sudden she's like, "I'm sober," and then she had this look on her face. It was just kind of funny.
You had to be there.
Yeah, it was one of those you had to be there.
Oh,
PJ got toxic, very confused.
Yeah. Oh, Justin must have left. That's who it was.
That's
Yeah,
a long time ago, bro.
He dropped out a little while back. Yeah. I'm about to fall out myself. I think dinner should be getting ready here shortly.
What's on the menu tonight?
She's got some baked chicken legs. She's got a little
Oh, there you
barbecue
go.
sauce on it. And we're going to
Heck
have
yeah.
some baked potatoes done. And she'll probably whip up some green beans or something.
Oh, be
outside.
careful. Don't call it baked potato. Mark's going to tell you it's jacketed.
Oh. No, I agree. It's baked.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
So, yeah, I always like my baked potatoes like hot. Let the
Do you-
butter
do you
melt.
like-
Let the butter melt all in there and put a little salt and pepper on it.
Do you like sweet potato? Do you like sweet potatoes too, Dre?
Do you put sour cream on your baked potato?
No, no sour
Okay.
cream. Just the
I
butter,
always,
salt,
I
and
always
pepper.
was a straight salt and pepper and butter.
Yep, salt,
myself.
pepper, and
Do you
butter.
put, do you put
That's
cheese? Do you put cheese on it?
I have done it in the past. Put some shredded cheese. We got some.
Cheese
in
and
the-
sour cream, that's for the people who have money.
Baked beans.
Cheese, sour
Well,
Not
cream.
the kid is
Don,
salt.
my
Bacon
thing
bits.
is this, Don. I'm just too lazy to get the cheddar cheese out of the fridge.
I put baked beans on them.
Baked
Now you
beans
don't.
on it.
No, there are no baked beans in the baked potato.
Actually, they're quite nice with tuna mayonnaise as well.
Nope. No.
And tuna and gone mayonnaise.
To answer your question, TJ, I'm not a. I like candy
cottage-
yams, but
cottage
I'm not
cheese
just
and
straight yams. Got to be candied yams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way I have them too.
You know, sweet potatoes themselves, no. You know,
Oh no,
and it's
I
so,
like sweet
and it's
potatoes
so
and
weird that
candied yams are pretty good too.
yeah, it's so weird that my brother, when he was still alive, he would eat sweet potato pie, but don't eat candied yams. I don't eat sweet potato pie. I
Oh.
love candied yam.
I don't like sweet potato pie because it's grainier than pumpkin pie.
It's
Yeah,
green.
I don't like pumpkin pie either.
We get sweet potato chips, fries.
Yep, sweet potato fries are pretty good.
A few places have introduced those on their menu. It's not
Mhm.
real popular in the States, but I think it's Wingstop.
Oh,
Wingstop has those.
yeah,
sweet potato fry.
come here right down the middle of the
Mhm.
U.S. and sweet potato fries are popular.
Is that right? No, it's not a big thing out here out west. I
Sweet
would
potato
say to
fries
me,
with a side of ranch. Yep.
yeah, but I think Wingstop keeps it on their menu. But, you can get their
First time I
butter
heard about it
fries.
was this would have been back in the mid 2000s, early 2000s,
Mhm.
early 2000s.
Yeah, a couple of fast food places had it as a thing. I remember when curly fries first came out, everybody was all crazy about that. I'm still not a big fan of curly.
I think we get sweet potato fries at McDonald's as well.
It's ready.
It's ready.
I'm not that hungry. I've been snacking on
You've been nibbling in the
pieces of
kitchen.
potato and carrots and drinking a big old cup of broth.
More like bourbon.
You put whole peppercorn. Well,
A little bit. And I figure I'll have it for leftovers tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
That's what always tastes the best when it's all been
It
soaked
starts
in,
out as
been
leftover roast.
marinated.
It starts out as leftover roast, then turns into veggie soup, and then veggie soup leftovers. I don't know what I'll do with that.
You know, you gotta break out some of that Jiffy cornbread in
I always turn it into a casserole.
you add some fenugreek and what's it? Coriander to it.
All right, like Don's down for the count, so I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out.
Okay, everybody. Hey, I think we're just going to close it down.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Everybody, take care. TJ, get some rest, will you?
I know, right?
Good night, everybody.
Donald's going to beat you to it if you don't hurry.
I know. I know.
Okay. Bye,
Good night,
Mark.
everybody. Good
Thanks
night.
for
Good
being
night.
See
here.
you guys.
And Ed, we'll see you tomorrow, Ed.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.